If you are anything like me, you're just thinking, what the hell is a kissing bug and why do I have to worry about it? Then you got a home here. Welcome to the Go Show, celebrating all things outdoors in this beautiful outdoor playground of a state, nation, and world that we live in. Appreciate you spending part of your Taco Tuesday with Lil O May. That's right. Trying to do a little low carb thing. So I did a taco omelet for my little breakfast lunch kind of thing there. Yeah. So it's kind of Taco Tuesday. It's an omelet is folded. I think that is a breakfast taco. I think we can call it that if it's in the taco food group. We'll call an omelet a breakfast taco. And I don't know why I seem very today. I look at this. Is the screen kind of it's like a hazy kind of thing. Hazy shade of winter, said Susanna Hoff. Yeah, anyway. But yeah, it kind of seems weird. Yes. I know, dude. The 1 pound, you saw that bad boy. That's right, Grizz. I went to the gym this morning. I haven't set foot in a gym in a hot damn minute, and it shows. I really haven't. I was looking around going, wow, look at all this new stuff. This kind of cool machines and whatnot. It was neat. Queen Bee said, you need to come to the gym with me. I said, okay, because she said I'm fat. She said, you're a big fat man. You need to go to the gym. Yeah, it's shade. Dude, I'm telling you, I have no idea why this seems the image seems kind of dark on my screen. It's nice and bright and happy, and now it's kind of weird. But we're just gonna go with it. We're just gonna run with it and have fun and have a little show. So that is what we're gonna do. Yes, I have not set foot in the gym in a while. I've always worked out at home, and it's done me right. I know I make fun of my dad bod and all that, but I mean, for a 50-year-old guy, it's not that bad. But Queen Bee said, enough of you being fat. You're going to come to the gym with me. And I went to the gym with her, and it was an adventure. Yeah. And I actually saw 1 pound weights. I did not know they made those. I mean, I don't know. They have 1 pound weights. I was ripping some curls with those, man. Let me tell you. Then I had to show off my jump rope skills. I have some mad jump rope skills. Queen Bee was a little surprised by that. Mm-hmm. That's right there. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I had to see what she would say, you're manly. Apparently she just wants me to be a little girly man and be skinny. I kid. Anyway, I'm nursing a torn up shoulder and absolutely destroyed left shoulder. So I am doing my best to rehab that. And there are a lot of cool things at the gym for me to do that. So I'm going to go with that. The Roadless Rule. I will stay calm, I promise. And to get y'all caught up that don't know this, the Roadless Rule is about 35 million acres of U.S. Forest Service that are, I prefer Slim Mikey, kind of like Slim Shady, not Mikey Slim. I go with Slim Mikey. Anyway, the Roadless Rule covers 35 million acres of U.S. forest land that they said, at least the Clinton administration voted on it. It was enacted during the Bush administration. They said you cannot build roads. Where we're going, we don't need roads on these millions of acres of forest land. Now, Trump administration is trying to roll that back. And oh yeah, let's put roads in this pristine, beautiful nature, wildlife, these habitats. Let's go and put roads up there. They say because it protects us from fires. BS causes fire. So let's move on to why this is. There's this stupid stuff by the administration. We'll get to the kissing bugs in a minute here, but you got 3 weeks to start calling your congressmen, senators, all of that. And yes, we can go with the Democrats this time because they have skin in this game too. The Republicans, Democrats, all of that. Everybody should be against this. It does not fall along party lines. It should not fall upon party lines. And this is decidedly not what we voted for. So this is what those boneheads say. This is 45 million acres of de-elevation for forest land. There we go. Specifically, the Trump administration plans to rescind the 2001 Roadless Rule proposed by Clinton administration. We already got in that. The rule was adopted after hundreds of public meetings and 1.6 million public comments, 95% of which supported the roadless protection as a tool to conserve wildlife habitat. 1.6 million public comments, 95% of them said we're in support of this. Yeah. So this is what the absolute boneheads over there, Tom Schultz, idiot, who's now running the Forest Service for the Trump administration. He said that he said for 25 years, The roadless rule has frustrated land managers and served as a barrier to action, he said, prohibiting road construction, which is limited wildfire suppression and active forest management. Idiot. What an idiot. He said in a statement. He won't go into before the press in front of us. The forests we know today are not the same as the forests from way back in 2001. Oh, surely we can't remember that far back. They are dangerously overstocked and increasingly threatened by drought, mortality, and insect-borne disease and wildfire. Building roads will fix that. What an absolute idiot. This is an absolutely, I told you I wouldn't get fired up. I apologize. This guy's a moron. And this administration sucks for even considering this. What a bunch of idiots. Anyway, call your congressman, call your senators. You got 3 weeks to do it. We're going to make it happen. Right. That's right, Grizz. Right wing, left wing, all the same bird. And these birds are diseased psychopaths in Washington, D.C. Good Lord. I can't even believe the administration's doing this. What a kick in the face to everyone that supported them. I mean, overwhelmingly, the outdoors men and women in this country supported that administration in the election, and now we get kicked in the teeth. All right, stay down, blood pressure. I got you, Eddie. Okay. All right. We're just going to go somewhere. We're good. We're good. That's me checking my blood pressure. We're good. And we're back at it. So anyway, 3 weeks, I'm going to be reminding you along these 3 weeks to call your senators, call your peeps. My peeps already know what the hell I'm going to say. They don't need, Mike's on the phone. Tell him we know. Tell him we heard him. It's okay. We got it. Okay. I understand. They don't make commitments, but they do understand. Deadly kissing bug disease is spreading in Arizona. And the reason why we talk about a deadly kissing bug disease is because it primarily impacts people that, go hunting, fishing, camping, hiking, and the like. New report from CDC, and we always believe them, show that a potential deadly disease is spreading in several states, including Arizona. Chagas? I'm going to say Chagas. Chagas disease is a condition caused by the kissing bug, and the CDC says September has an emerging disease report. Human cases of Chagas, like haggis, but with a ch. Disease has been reported in Arizona, along with 7 other states: California, Texas, Tennessee, Louisiana, Missouri, Mississippi, MISSI, and Arkansas. The risk factors for Chagas disease include residing in rural areas, hunting, camping, and agriculture, outdoor work. Now, the kissing bug is called the kissing bug, and I thought Queen Bee was just like she has a tendency to do. She will lie to me, so I believe her, and I believe her because she says things with such conviction. Then I'm like, you're just screwing with me now. You're trying to get me. I'm going to say this on the show, and I'm going to be a laughing stock. First of all, you tell me I got to go to the gym because I'm fat, and then you tell me that I got to go. I got to talk about the kissing bug and why they call it the kissing bug. It's true. The bug primarily bites humans on the face. That's why it's called the kissing bug, because it bites humans on the face. Now, the bite doesn't give you the Chagas. Okay, the bite doesn't get. What's up, Rhonda? The bite doesn't give you the Chagas. It's the poop. So now I'm thinking, hold on. I'll throw this up there. Queen Bee says, before they kiss you, they buy you dinner first. Yeah, see? And I didn't even get to hit it. There you go. There we have it. So yeah, again, not only did she tell me that I was fat and I had to go to the gym, that she was going to make fun of me talking about this story, because these bugs actually do bite you on the face. But the bite, it's eating their poop or ingesting their poop. I don't understand how you do that. I got bit by a lot of bugs. Queen Bee and I got jacked this morning walking the dogs by mosquitoes, little punks, and I killed 2 of them, so I sentenced them to immediate death. But we were getting tore up out there, you know? And never did I worry about, I hope I don't ingest this mosquito's poop, right? If you have Chagas disease, it's like, okay. It's like when your buddy gets pink eye and you're like, sure. Because pink eye comes from fecal matter in your eye. Yes. I'm telling you this. I'm not worried about it, but this is the thing. The kissing bug disease is called Chagas, And you don't even, it's not even fatal. You're not even dying from this stuff. You're not. Oh, don't even get me started on chiggers, bro. Don't even get me started. Woo! Yes, are the worst. Yes. Hard CH on that one. Chiggers are literally the worst. And if you don't know, these things crawl inside your skin, lay eggs, so they can, hatch and eat you, essentially. It is the itchiest, nastiest, most horrifying thing you can ever get bit by is a chigger. Oh, they're the worst. They're the worst. I would take 100 mosquito bites over one chigger bite. Undoubtedly. It's hit me before, and it is one of the most painful things ever. Yeah. I'd rather get hit by scorpions. But anyway, here's the deal. Watch out for kissing bugs, apparently, the CDC has said here in Arizona, because you don't want the chagas, and you don't want to just eat their poop. So don't eat their poop. If they bite you in the face, wash your face. Call me crazy. Wash your face a couple times a day, and don't eat not chigger poop. The kissing bug poop. Yeah. Growing up playing outside is hit by everything I can think of. I set fire to ants. The fire ants that bite your arm. Oh, yeah. That's why we set fire to ants, because of fire ants. All the other ants are sentenced to death immediately with a magnifying glass. If you're a child, if you're a young boy, the magnifying glass fire, you were immediately sentenced to death. Whole time retrieving my frisbee. Oh man, just playing frisbee, you get a chigger bite. It's awful. God, it's awful. So yeah, the kissing bug apparently, because again we believe everything from the CDC. But I love this here. Deadly kissing bug, deadly mitochus. Nobody's dying from this stuff. Here's the symptoms that you have. Basically, being old are the symptoms that you get. All right, symptoms of the disease are fever, tiredness, body aches, headaches, rash, or loss of appetite. You might also have swelling in the affected area. Why? That's the funny part about media. Like, we'll have to report on anything to scare you. Like anything in the world to scare you. Yeah. So let's see here. Tiredness, I have it. Body aches, I have it because Queen Bee said I was fat and made me go to the gym today. Headaches, I always have those. Loss of appetite, never have that. Never have that. So I guess if I lose my appetite, I'm going to blame a kissing bug or me ingesting the poop of a kissing bug. It is fear porn. It totally is. Completely 100%. Let's get to something on the fishing circuit. Check this out. This is why people get just so fired up about things. Bassmaster's it. I mean, if you are a professional angler, Bassmaster is. If you are part of the Bassmaster Elite Series, like that's it. You're it. I mean, you have reached the top of the mountain. You were in the pros. You were starting NBA, Major League Baseball, NFL. That's it. Of your sport, that is the very tip of the tippity top. Now, Bassmaster has announced after the last stop of the season recently that the next season, the 2026 season, there will be a ban on forward-facing sonar. There's two reasons why I'm going to get into this. Just give me some runway here. So forward-facing sonar is just that. Usually the sonar that you have, the fish finder, depth finder, whatever you want to call them, the sonar that you have is straight down and under your boat. Okay? Somebody super smart and now super duper wealthy invented forward-facing sonar. So the sonar can see where your boat is going. If you are going in a certain direction and you see fish, good, keep going. If not, keep turning until you see the fish. So some say this is cheating. Some say that this is a use of tech for the take of an animal that is illegal in some states. But as far as we're talking about the multi-millions of dollars that you're talking about in prize money on the Bassmaster Elite Series, the millions and millions of dollars that we're talking about in sponsorships, we can't have these guys cheating or having an advantage over you or I, right? But here's the gig again. This is the thing that bothers me about this. There's a lot of people. And by the way, Bassmaster put their money where their mouth is. They said, listen, we are going to have half of the tour stops in 2026 where we allow forward facing, the other half where we don't. Okay. And then they put up a poll on their site. I took the poll. They said, which of the stops do you think we should ban forward-facing sonar on? And then we'll take an opinion poll from the fans, and then we'll go from there. We will see quality of catch in each circumstances, and forward facing might not even be a thing. So if the quality of catch is the same in both forward where we allow it and where we ban it, then okay, whatever, people can have it. So I like that. I like that Bassmaster's doing that right. That is the right way to do things 100%. I love it. Good job, Bassmaster. And I like the way Major League Baseball is doing the auto ump with the strike zones, and they do it in spring training and they do it in the minor league, and they'll say, okay, if this works out, we're going to bring it up to the majors. Okay. So it is kind of like a fishing pole. Nicely done, Brendan. No, well done, kid. All right. Fishing pole, yes. And wait a second. Was that kissing? Yeah. The kiss of death. Yes. Yeah, go gas up the dinghy with Fredo, because you are dead to me. But the forward-facing sonar, this is the thing to me, that sports change. They just do. You know, I mean, in baseball, they're talking about the torpedo bats and stuff like that, juiced baseballs, all of this. You see, you know, they change the equipment in the game, but everybody's playing the same game. If everybody has access to forward-facing sonar, and you got to understand, they're in $100,000 bass boats, okay? They can pay for the upgrade to forward-facing sonar, even if it's a couple grand. Everyone has access to this. So I don't understand why you would ban that when everybody can level the playing field, or they say, oh, I'm a purist. Okay, good, dude. Be a purist in 5th place. I don't care. Yeah. This is, let's see, ear infections in both ears. I feel like I'm going deaf. Okay, Rhonda, you guys, if we can just take a quick little pause here. Rhonda, if you can do this for me, do what I did. I had a solid ear infection in my left ear. I lost some hearing in my left ear, and I milked that like crazy. I'd make sure that my left ear was always kind of facing people, and I'd act like I couldn't hear. Sorry. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, sorry about that. The whole thing. Yeah, I'd use it. Use it to your advantage, dear, please. Yes, a hole in the water. Yes, the boat is just a hole in the water you throw money into. Amen to that. But here's the deal. I think that we can't, in any sport, the advancements of the technologies in the sports should just, I don't understand why you would ban advancements in technology. It's dumb to me. It really is. You look at tennis, and again, I will watch tennis anytime tennis is on. I hate playing tennis. I do not want to play tennis ever, but I'll watch it every time it's on. No idea why. They're not playing with wooden rackets out there. They're not playing with cat gut. By the way, the strings were not made out of cat guts. If anybody, I'm not kidding. It was a German material called cat gut. So people thought it was cat guts. It's not cat guts. They're not made out of cat guts, just so we're very clear. But the technology and the string technology, the fiberglass, the carbon fiber, all of this, everything made the game, made the tennis balls, everything made it a faster paced, a harder sport. In some case, easier, depends on what side of the net you're on. And no one cared. Everyone just said, "Okay, everybody go there." Nobody banned carbon fiber rackets. Nobody banned the new string technology. They just, okay, the game is going to evolve. And we can't look like the crusty old rednecks that are like, man, back in my day, we didn't even have depth finders. We just put a stick down there as we're moseying along, and if there was a rock, hell, we turn. Yeah, those days are gone. Those days are gone. The technology is there. Banning forward-facing sonar in fishing tournaments is stupid. Get with the times. I don't care if your boat has a fish call on it. Where, here, fishy, fishy, fishy. Don't care. If it works, guess what? Everyone can get a little fish collar on there. Don't care. Wherever it goes, wherever the technology goes. That's like we have a new lure that fish just cannot, they can't go by. They have to bite it every single time. We found a fishing lure, though, we're going to ban it in the tournaments. Why? Again, especially in a sport where we're dealing, like I say, I disagree. Okay, Grizz, why did you disagree, buddy? Go fishing in a nuclear submarine. That works too. Grizz, why do you disagree, my friend? I would like to know why you disagree. Dynamite is technology. Hell yeah. That's a different kind of fishing, though. There's like there should be different kind of tournaments than the dynamite fishing tournament. Dynamite! My man, JJ. So, are you spear fishing tournament? Diving tournament? You can have different things, but the technology just gets better and better and better. So go for it. And again, these guys are in $100,000 boats. Their rod and reel setups are $400,000, $500,000, $600,000. Right? They are. What the first bass they had what, wooden, maybe fiber? Who knows if they had fiberglass back then? They're playing on wooden rods and still out fishing us. Okay, so in baseball, the use of corked bats and juice is not true to the sport. Okay, all right. So let's think about that. But we have torpedo bats, we have different types of wood bats, and the technology is getting up there. Corked bats was something that I think they should not have banned. I think everybody should have been able to have corked bats for the betterment of the game. And if you were going, and by the way, if you're not banning steroids, you're not really banning steroids in football, why ban them in baseball? Juice up. That's what you want to do. Juice it. I don't care. It's your choice. You choose. But I mean, you look at these major home run hitters. Some of them are just fat. Some are super skinny. Look at Cody Bellinger's hitting 25 home runs, 30 home runs in a season, and he's a twig. He's a stick. So anyway, I think that that advancements in sport, advancements in technology. I don't think corked bats an advancement in technology, but I mean that was during the dead ball era, and hell yeah, they should have gave everyone a corked bat, and they would have sold out every stadium, and the games would have been like they are now. 11-4 as a final score, high scoring games. Bring people in. I get it undermines the purity of the game. I get it. So does the designated hitter. And I can say that because I have Shohei Ohtani on my team. He can pitch and hit at the same time. But I get it. Make the field bigger than 600 homers downright. Okay. Right? I agree with Shaquille O'Neal, by the way. Shaquille O'Neal said if you want people to go to WNBA games, drop the rim a foot. Go see some big alley-oops and some high-flying stuff and go for it. You change the game. You want people to see it? Change the game. Allow change in the game. Major League Baseball made the bases bigger. Steals went up because they wanted the action in the game to be better. I love this. I love it. I mean, you guys, listen. I mean, Bassmasters aside, we're talking about Bassmasters in the forward-facing sonar. But if you want to talk about just getting to a game anyway, getting to a game is a $300-400 venture now for just two. I want runs on the board. I want action, right? Reese will still miss. Who? Who's going to still miss? Did I miss something here? Steroids and fishing, I'm all about that. Roid them up. Just a bunch of Mark McGuire-looking dudes out there casting the rods. Hell yeah. Yeah, Banana Ball is bigger bases than MLB. Yeah. Well, they also have dudes doing dances. So, I don't know, Rhonda, if we're going to say, You want to go deep sea fishing? I cannot wait. I literally cannot wait till our trip to Mexico. I hope I can get out deep sea fishing before then, but I cannot wait. There's nothing like offshore fishing to me. I love bass fishing. It's fun. I love catfishing. It's too much fun. Catfishing is one of my favorite fishing to do, is because, you're sitting in a chair. You might be listening, like last time Queen Bee and I did, we're listening to a baseball game, and just in there, you can do a campfire if you want to, and just, have dinner out there, a cooler, whatever it is, and just sit there with poles in the water, and then boom, it just, you got a catfish. Check it out. I love that stuff. But yes, the Savannah Bananas, Banana Ball is what Rhonda is alluding to, and yes, it is a very, very entertaining. It's very entertaining. And good for them. They've signed some major, major deals, and they are going to be absolutely huge. Yes. Noodle some catfish? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Are we chartering a deep sea trip? I'm really not mad at the idea, you guys. If we get 15 people together, I think we can get a really nice boat out there, and we can have the boat to ourselves. I think that's something that we should do. Just something we should look into. Yeah. I think that's a great idea. Mostly out of San Diego. We can go, if we don't want to catch a ton of fish, we can go to Dana Point, or Newport, but I would definitely go down to San Diego, get there, and then come back with a ton of fish. Yeah. Okay, guys. Maybe something we can look into for the year. Let's start planning this stuff. Obviously, we're going to be dove hunting in November. So that's going to be good. And then we're gonna be hopefully fishing in the season. So there we go. Look at that. We're figuring all this out. A little kind of weird update. I know this sounds soup's funny. Don't the kids say soup's funny? Isn't that what they say? They say soup's funny. Let's get this up here. Whoa. Where'd it go? See, when you have multiple screens and they're supposed to be sharing, sometimes they hide a window. Like it's hidden now. Maybe it's up here. All right, we'll figure it out. What's in November? Alfred, we're gonna try to do some dove hunting in November, December time frame. All right, bud. Oh, here we go. Did you know this? And I really, guys, I did not really think of this because the Second Amendment actually covers when right to bear arms. It's not right to bear firearms. It's right to bear arms in general. And those have been classified in a lot of states as knives. So they're actual knife rights. So there are, I'm not kidding. There are people that are out there that have to fight. And I'm like, this is why it's kind of crazy that they have to fight for your ability to carry a knife. Whether it's for a utility purpose or it's for protection, there are legislators that have to fight for your ability, not kidding, to carry a knife. I'm absolutely blown away. And after I saw what happened on the subway over the weekend, yeah, I would like to carry. If I can't carry a firearm, I'm carrying a knife. Holy mackerel. So the city of Tempe, I don't know if you remember this. This was a while back, but they're trying to run it back now, or try to dial it back. Part of that is brass knuckles, because sometimes brass knuckles have the knife kind of connected to it. So it's brass knuckles with the knife. Tempe has a brass knuckles ban. I'm not kidding. Legislators and government is so stupid. We had to waste time with a brass knuckle ban. And if you can't have the knife with the brass knuckle attachment to it, to defend yourself in the city of Tempe, because brass knuckles are banned. There's a state legislator. The House, his name is Quang Nguyen. He's the chairman of the House Judiciary Committee, and he has issued a letter to the city of Tempe informing them that their 2024 ordinance banning the possession of brass knuckles by adults in public places violates the state statute of the Arizona Constitution. There we go. So get your brass knuckles out. I don't even think I've seen brass knuckles in my life. Who has brass knuckles? Yeah, come on, let's go to fisticuffs. I guess that's why I don't go to fisticuffs. But brass knuckles, apparently, yeah. This is well, Rhonda, we're glad you got your gig though, so we're happy always to have you around. Mm-hmm. But anyway, but yeah, the brass knuckles, I looked it up. I wanted to look up like brass knuckle injuries. Like, why did we do this? Why did the government decide they were going to ban any ordinance? I mean, any jurisdiction, like Tempe, whatever it is, state of Arizona, whatever it is. Brass knuckles are a problem. Again, when was the last time you saw brass knuckles? And if you have some, when's the last time you used them? When's the last time you carried them around? Yeah, Brandon, I bet you know a guy. But the brass, I really don't. So I looked up brass knuckles injury. I looked up the crime stats of it, and they don't even care. They don't even. It's such a nothing. They don't even have stats on it. They'd have no stats on brass knuckles, but you're going to ban brass knuckles because you think that that's going to work out well. Anyway, there's a whole group it's called knife rights. No lie. Their job is kind of like the NRA. It's protecting your Second Amendment. They're protecting your right to carry a knife. I didn't see. I think that's it. I think that's kind of the pacification of we the people. Like, I never thought that a knife would be banned. Of course I can carry a knife. I can always carry a knife. Carry a big old Crocodile Dundee style knife. Hell yeah. I just think it's cool. I don't carry it as often as I do, but I forget what we were doing. What were we doing? Oh, we're setting up for the event, the Hall of Fame event. And I put my knife in my pocket in that little, which is in your jeans, guys, by the way, that little tiny pocket inside of the big pocket, that's for a pocket watch. That's what it was originally for, and that's what it was always stayed the style. That little tiny pocket is for a pocket watch. But I put my knife in there, and I felt I'm like, why am I not carrying a knife all the damn time? Why am I not carrying a knife? Stop telling me that Facebook is experiencing outages. Okay, well, Facebook is experiencing. If you're on Facebook, well, I think we're still good here. Yeah. Got the JTS. All right, buddy. I got brass knuckles, but I never had to use them. I put in a compartment between the seat and the Jeep. Okay. Yeah, but that's my thing, Alfred. Like, what if I want to put something between my seat and the console and the Jeep? It's going to be a firearm. I wouldn't think to have brass knuckles, and maybe I need to now think about that because I didn't think about that. Like, oh, maybe I need brass knuckles. I don't know. Amazon.com brass knuckles. Get some there. Brass knuckles. You see, this seems like a fighting tool of yesterdecade. You know, that's just me. Yestercentury. Let's do it again, guys. Thank you so much for playing along today. And I kept my blood pressure down talking about the roadless rule, but I'm going to keep reminding everybody, roadless rule, going to make it. Everybody's got to be reminded. We're going to talk to our congressmen and women, and we're going to tell them, and our senators, we are going to tell them we are not about this rolling back the roadless rule. We are fans of the roadless rule. Keep it, keep it, keep it. And this administration can kick rocks if they want to keep trying to jack our public lands. I'm so sick of this noise. Anyway, have a great day, a great rest of your day. We'll do it again right here on the Go Show, celebrating all things outdoors in this beautiful outdoor playground of state, nation, and world that we live in. Have a great rest of your day, everybody.